Hi TeemTHE subscribers and friends. How are you guys doing? We're fans of TeemTHE. I'm here to give you guys another strategy. The last one I did was like back in Christmas, so it's gonna be the first video in a while for me. Today's strategies, we're gonna talk about play testing because you know a tournament just came by recently, and I don't know how you guys did or if you guys even attend, but there's gonna be another one in a few weeks. So what this playtest video is about is we're gonna talk about how you can test your decks if you don't have a buddy around. Okay, we have a couple methods here we use at TeemTHE, so we're gonna share with you. Okay, so this first method we like using is called hands. What we did here was that we separated one deck into 5-card hands. So saying what deck you started with, let's say this one's a Glabius deck. You start with a 5-card hand. 5-card hand. So this first hand has a lot of cards in it. It has Test Tiger Prisma, good hand. The second one over here has Sangan, Icarus Attack, not a good hand.
This one has Test Tiger in it, Icarus Attack, and Icarus, so it's a good hand. This one has a bunch of monsters and Giant Tornado, which isn't that great of a hand. This one, same thing actually. No, except this one has Chariot and Lucari, so we're gonna go with this as a good hand with Test Tiger in it.
So currently this hand, and this hand, 4 out of 8 hands here, 1/2, 50%, that is horrible. 50% of these hands are good. That is a horrible statistic. I would say 80% or higher would be a great statistic. How are these good hands? They give you the main idea of the deck. Say you have a Lightsworn deck and you have a JD quickly in your hand and you have nothing to mill. That's a horrible hand. If it doesn't give you the main idea of the deck, it's not that great of a hand. This is the first strategy. Second method of my choosing is that it's called 1 or 2. It's a very complicated method. It's like a little game you're playing against yourself. I'll show you. So we have a deck. Okay, you take just like you normally would a deck, and you put a card down. In this case, I would throw down Lila because I want to. Throw down Lila. You mill 3 because of the effect. You're always going to assume that the effect goes through. Okay, but this is the 1 or 2 part. You lose 1 card per turn. This first turn, you lose a card. It's just gonna go away somehow, no idea why, but let's just assume that someone's going to attack it. Alright. Do you have any more cards in your hand you can use? No? Move on with your life. You draw another card. Alright. So, look at your graveyard, as if you're playing a real deck, and you know you can't do anything much, so you're gonna summon this Jane. You're gonna use this effect. You're going to always use this effect. So let's say we attack someone, we destroy their card. Great. This, now we're gonna have to lose this card now. Just because it will die some way. Some 1-for-1, some attacker, I don't know. Just it will go away somehow. Oh, I didn't mill for that one actually. So send 1 and 2. You draw that 1 card, Lila, you normal it, you discard whatever you want for it, you bring back Lila. Or sorry, Lumina, Lila. And you're always going to assume the effect will go through. You switch to defense. I know I changed it. You switch to defense, you destroy trap card, and then you mill 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, always work in your favor. For some reason, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dark monsters in my graveyard, and I have dark armor in my hand. So maybe try to work for this to get into the field. How does that? The first card I want to use is Necro. That's 1 down. That means now I have 4 left in the deck, in the graveyard. So how am I going to get rid of those? Draw a card. I'm going to use magic. By the way, these 2 died. I don't know how, they used it. Here's a little trick to do. Chaos Sorcerer. Remove from play 1 dark and 1 light. Now we have 1, 2, 3 darks left. Special summon Dark Arm. Normal summon whatever you want. At the end of this turn, you're going to lose 2 cards because you have the upper advantage. So let's say we lose the biggest cards. This last method comes from the Java Duck, which is a team member from our team, TeemTHE. So his little spell is that this will help you know your deck better, and if you don't know your deck, this will help. So, how you do this is you reveal the first 3 cards of your deck. Same for any 3-card hand. 1, 2, 3. We have Power Hand, Urgent Synthesis, and Iron Core. We need to look at this and say, we need a trap card to keep this one alive. This one has too many requirements, so we need one of these in the graveyard and one of these in the graveyard. This one would be really good to use with Urnite. So, let's try to figure this out. This is Call, which is not a normal trap card. And this is Urnite. Oh, hey, Urnite. That was perfect, because we could use the Urnite with the Iron Core. So I had to know the deck in order to utilize Iron Core. Alright, we have 3 methods to playtest your deck. One was the hands method, which is the layout of the 5-card hands. One was called the 1 or 2, which is you lose a card every turn just to playtest your own deck. And the last one was from Mr. Java deck. You're able to draw 3 cards hands and you try to figure out what 2 cards you need to make that hand work. Good luck to you guys. There's going to be a tournament in 2 weeks, and I bid you guys have fun. And remember to always be good with the deck and be nice to your opponents.